Hi, and welcome back to Tanya's Beauty Box. I am Tanya, and today we're going to play in makeup. So, I did the shop my stash. I went and filled up my shop my stash cosmetics bag with lots of goodies, and I am going to share them with you. So, we're going to get ready today using these products, and I will show you what they are as we go along. First things first, I have to take my glasses off so I can't see anything. And we'll get started. So we've already done the face. But what we're going to do is we're going to prime with the Maybelline Master Prime Primer Base, Hydrate and Smooth. Okay? And that's because we're going to be using our Fenty Beauty. This looks like that. We're going to be using our Fenty Beauty powder foundation. So I have normal to dry skin, so I definitely want to make sure that my face is hydrated, because powder foundations typically work. I'm sure they work for normal skin, all types of skin, but probably work the best with oily normal or oily combination skin. So since I have typically normal to dry, I just want to make sure that my face is good and hydrated. And we're going to give that a moment to go ahead and soak in, and then that'll go back into the beauty box. Now, the beauty bag, I'm sorry. So I really like this base. It's very nice, and it works out well for me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go under eye. So I love and this is not a Maybelline heavy get ready with me, but this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I do have dark circles under my eyes. And it also competes with my eyeshadow looks, because it's so dark that when I put on color, it looks like the colors are muddying up, or they're all going in together, because it's competing with the dark circles under my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and correct that now. I'll see what's on the brush head itself, the little dauber itself, and then I'll add more as necessary. And I'll take that up against that angled line against my eye to give it some lift. So I need a little bit more for the other side of my face. Get in that inner corner there, and again up against, and what they used to call the triangle of light. That should let you know just how old I am. We used to call this the triangle of light. So as I get done with products, I'll try to remember to show you what they are again. This is in hazelnut, and it's going back in this bag so I don't forget. All right, so in order to smooth this out, I'm going to be using a Luxie 680 Pro Precision brush, and I'm just going to be blending that into the skin, but not too much. I want to keep that light up under there. And I really, really, really love that Instant Age Rewind in the hazelnut. That's perfect for me. I'm not one of those people that like all that high highlighting. So it works for me. Next, up under the eye, we're going to be using my L'Oreal True Match in C6, which is soft sable. Yeah, it's a little pad in here. I was hoping that it was one in there, and I was just going to set under the eye with that, because it's a little lighter than the foundation powder I'm going to be using. So I'm setting with that. And I do have some darkness over here. So just to bring out that harsh line. And we're good to go. So that was the L'Oreal True Match. I don't know if this is a powder foundation or if it's just a regular powder, just a powder. Might be a powder foundation, not sure. But it's in C6 Soft Sable. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Ulta Beauty Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going to use that because it is not clear. It gives a little bit of color. I'm going to wipe my fingers off here. It gives a little bit of color to my eyelid, which helps with the darkness that's on my eyelid. I'm not keen on putting concealer on my eye. I have oily eyelids and I just don't get into doing that. I have a mirror over here, as you can probably guess. And we're done with that. And it's a pretty good primer. I like it. It's an Ulta Nude Matte Shadow Primer. Next, we're going to go in with the eyeshadow. I have no idea, but what we're going to use is something that I got in a BoxyCharm box. It is the Queen Palette by Eloise. And I noticed that I typically do looks with color versus a colorful look. So we're going to try these three and this one today. So these three colors, this color, and if I feel like it's getting out of control, I brought out some Makeup Geek shadows to anchor them. Okay? Hopefully I won't go there, but just to let you know. And I have a whole ton of brushes here. Not sure which brushes I'm going to use, but I brought out those new brushes I got from LaRouche, those denim ones, and two other brushes I got just recently from Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, were the two, did I bring the other one? I might not have. I just brought out a bunch of brushes. This is from Fenty. I don't think the Fenty brushes are worth the price. I got that for like $4 off of the Boxy pop-up or add-on or something like that. But $4 was good enough for that. So let's get started with this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I had swatched, well, that's just great. I had swatched the colors on my arm just to get an idea of the color story that I was going to use. So I think what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the I think I'm going to go in with this color first. We'll see how this works out. How about that? We'll just go in, do what we're going to do, and see how it all blends out. As soon as I find a brush to use. I brought all these brushes out now. I'm like, okay. So let's get started. So, little kick up in a pan. Here's the color. And let's get going. Yeah, I know I typically, lots of, and I do like color. That's the thing. It's just that after being working from home, it'll be a whole year. In March, we left work March 17th. That's the last day we were all physically in the office. And since I haven't had to get up early, I still get up early in the morning, but I don't have to get up and actually put a face on, I don't. But I was talking to, we have wellness coaches at my job and in this program. So I was talking to my wellness coach, and we have a staff meeting every Wednesday at 2, and I'm typically not on camera. And that's because I typically, haven't done anything to my face or anything like that. So what we kind of decided was is that I would try on Wednesdays to get up and do whatever my normal routine would have been, just to get me, and hopefully we'll be going, I work at a university, hopefully we'll be going back to work in the fall at the very latest, hopefully spring, summer at the earliest. I don't know how they're going to work that out. But we were talking about, in order to get me out of a rut and get back into enjoying my makeup again, that that I would go ahead on Wednesdays, get up at my normal time that I would have gotten up to go to work, and going through the process that I would normally take before I got to work, which would be like putting on the makeup, doing the hair, all that stuff, and then I would go on camera on Wednesdays. All right, so we've done that. So I think the next color should be that was pretty vibrant there. So I don't know. I think the next color should be this lighter purple. I think I'm gonna put that um, on the top fringes. I mean, I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. So we'll just go over that. Keep it in the corner a little bit. Let's go over at the top fringes of that color. All right. Woo! Next, on my lid, I'm going to go in. So, I'm sorry. I just used this color here. I think I'm going to put this on my lid. I'm going to use this big fluffy brush from Crown, and the writing, I just got it probably less than a month, and the writing is coming off. So that's not cool. So we have the pink. And that doesn't seem to be as pigmented as the other colors that I just used out of the same palette. I'm going in, and it's not really showing up here. Well, that's not good. You can see it, but it's really very light. And I know it's a lighter pink, but it might be pressed a little harder because it doesn't have as much kick up in the pan as the other ones. So maybe that got pressed a little harder in the pan than the other ones did. But so far I don't feel like I need to anchor this with anything yet. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going on the outer edge. Did I bring out my favorite angle brush? Of course not. Why would I have brought out my favorite angle brush? So let's use, oh, I did. I got it. Ah, my Firma 202. Okay. So I have that. So now we're going to go ahead into this purple on the outer edge. So that's coming up good. And into the crease. And see what that does, if anything, if we can see it. I'm not seeing it. I'm trying to stay in this palette. Trying to stay in this particular palette. I need a deeper color on this edge, otherwise it's just a bunch of colors sitting on top of each other, which is not my intent. I think it's showing up. It's showing something, but it's not the intense color that I had hoped that it would have been. So it's showing something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into these and try to deepen it up with this particular color here. I'm not sure what that's called, but this is a Makeup Geek shadow and go into that purple and that brown. And we'll see if this deepens up the color any. I need something to anchor this stuff, you know. So I'm just dabbing back and forth, trying to deepen that color up a little bit. And I don't have a black, and there's not a black in either one of these palettes. But that did a little something. That gave me a little bit of something. I think I'm going to put a little bit more of that that pink back on the lid. That one isn't, again, as pigmented as the other ones have been. All right, so I tried it. Like what they say, she tried it, so I tried it. So this is my look for this. I'm going to use a clean brush. This is a Sigma Duo brush. It has the E54 medium sweeper here and the E38 diffuse crease. We're going to use this just to buff out these hard edges. I'm not a big brow highlight person, and I don't even think there's a brow highlight worth using in either one of those palettes that would go with this. So we're just going to leave this the way this is here. All right. So we're done with these brushes. They're going back in the bag, and this helps with cleanup as well. Next thing is going to be liner, and we're going to use our Clinique Pretty Easy Fluid Liner in black. And let's line this eye. And we'll do the other side. All right. That was pretty easy, no pun intended. And we're going to try our Lash Brag mascara from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This came in my BoxyCharm. No. This came from Ipsy Plus. So this was a choice item. This is my first time opening it. This is the brush. Of course, we smell it. I don't know what we're looking for with the smell. Sometimes they do our heavily fragrance though. So far I like this. I might even like it more than my Fenty Full Frontal mascara. Maybe I'll do a test between the two. But so far I really like this. Really getting my lashes and giving me something to work with here. In those inner corners. I plan on It's a plan. So there we go. I plan on going to Ulta today to look at their drugstore makeup. See what's going on there. All right. Next thing is our powder foundation from Fenty. I'm in 445. And I brought out a Heavenly Skin It Cosmetics brush. This is the skin smoothing. Where is it? The skin smoothing brush. So we're just gonna, hopefully this will work out well. It's coming on. And we're gonna just put this on. especially at those edges where I just had the highlighted powder. So you can definitely see the difference between the highlighted powder and the Fenty powder. So that hydrating base did help some with the, you know, dry skin and powder attaching, dragging itself. And living like little skin flakes, lifting them up or whatever. So, done with that. Next, we're going to use, because I didn't use it before, my MAC Raisin Blush. And I brought this out once before, and I think I used something else in its place. We're going to use that LaRouche L3, what is this? LR309 blush brush. So they say this is a blush brush. So we're going to use it for blush and see what happens. Just going to dig it around in there. I've had it for a minute, so. And I'm not afraid. I'm not a person that's afraid of blush. So we're going to put that on. I always get the apples on my cheeks because I have such a round face. So you see me, I'm just constantly in this blush. It's a nice light blush, but you have to build it up. All right, done with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this sample of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And then we'll get to the last two steps. I'm going to shake it up. I've never used it. So, ooh, the mist on it is very fine. I really like that. I'm going to put my glasses on for this next step. Next two steps. All right, so you know I've been using my Je ne sais quoi from IT Cosmetics lately, the lip serum. So I'm going to take that off without hopefully taking off my makeup. Okay, I took a little of that makeup off. I'm going to just grab the brush and whatever was left on, we'll just use. Hold up. So this is really old. This is from CoverGirl. This is the, what is this? The Blast Flip Stick Blendable Lip Duo in the color Flashy. So this is like a iridescent purple on one end and a deep purple on the other. So what you're supposed to do is put one color on, like the inner perimeter. This was when, you know, people were doing those dual lips, those dual tone lips, and then go over like a lip line. With the deeper color. Okay. And the piece de resistance. Why did I do that? I know I need this on. are these brows. So let's do these brows. Really quick. Sorry about this angle. It's the only way I can see at this point. Okay, let's do the other side. This is my Winky Lux brow pencil that I'm about to run out of. And I can't find it anywhere. I think they were like $18. I know they sell Winky Lux on, I think, QVC and HSN. But I don't see the brow. And they sell Winky Lux in Target. But again, I don't see this brow pencil, so I don't know. I really like it. I can't find it anywhere. So, finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it, which means I need to go out today. I can't sit in the house with all this pink and purple on. I feel like myself again. So we will reconvene at another date and time. I will give you, if you've lasted this long, to the end of my video. Watch out on Monday. There might be something exciting popping up on Monday that deals with a giveaway. So look out for something to drop Monday the 25th. And I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video, and I hope you're going to really enjoy that next video on Monday. And I will see you in the next video. Stay whimsical. Let your inner whimsy shine. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my video. And I hope that you like it. Make sure you comment if you would like, and subscribe if you would like. And we'll do it again soon. Bye.